Our first team out onto the stage, and it is the Los Angeles Valiant. So, Hex, they have an opponent.
Do they?
They do. They must get a win against this opponent. This opponent is going to be the Houston Outlaws.
Widow player able to jump on him on the high ground, and those shots do snowball into the Houston Outlaws, taking control back.
Just getting a little, shaking off the rust. And the pressure right now being put out by the Houston Outlaws, it doesn't look like the Valiant are able to hang in here. They are going to lose this point, and it will be a tied situation, 1-1. Izayaki might buy some time here with the Tracer, could go for the last second, but he's gonna get hacked and denied in the end. Grav goes through. Muma stuck out on his own. He is getting topped up. Linkster's in the mix as well on the Hammond. Could perhaps knock him out as the EMP goes off. A big EMP at that. All the hacks and the stuns. Couple of big kills here for the Outlaws with Fate out of it. No big shields here for the Valiant to hide behind, and they're at risk of getting picked off one after the other.
This one's just about over. It is only Kareem trying to get his own personal barrier. Walks off the point. Houston Outlaws will take map number 1. Now these grabs are going to get very interesting here. A huge shatter against the grab, but he gets pushed out. Kuki goes down as the shield negated. Self-destruct finds Vader.
Oh, the focus was great there. We're getting all the follow-up. Raucus hanging on. Barely in this fight. The rally used by Jake.
With the rest of his team, he's getting orbs on him. And this one should have been over. Houston's not cleaning it up quickly enough, in my opinion, but here it comes.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the damage now from Spree. He's fully charged up. Angry Hornets now.
Self-destruct comes up over the back, looking for something. Not able to find it, but Jake takes down Agilities.
Oh, but then the grab comes through. Instant counter. Kuki with 2. And Fate's going to get it as well. This might be it for the Valiant. A big win at the very end. We're into the overtime. And Outlaws, they're falling one after another. Raucus forced to use the trance just to contest, but this is a one fight for the Valiant. They got it done, Hex! Just can't seem to find Izayaki, and now you've got Space Team Mech as well. Jake dies, so that's the CC out, but you're getting caught in the corner, and that's not gonna be good. Spree's got so much energy now, he's just melting. And another EMP gets thrown in by Dante. Agility's already had the rally going, but he's gonna die, and this is it. Overtime over at Houston Outlaws.
Pull up in a Rover, steady watching over.
Gladiators taking the lead as the Seoul Dynasty take the stage, and let's hear it for the Washington Justice. With the Transcendence just to keep people safe through the ultimates from Washington. Janus tries to charge in. He does get the kill on the Fleta, but pays for it with his life. Sansum gonna get demeched in just a moment here. Grav comes in from Seoul Dynasty. I don't even know if they needed that one, but either way, they finish the fight.
Gonna take out Toby here. He's gonna get a nice boot up. Make sure that set a couple people straight over the edge.
Yeah, it's a really good angle for that.
There we go.
Yeah, why not finish him too? Not needed though, is Washington Justice on the back foot early. Faz, Exquito, Janus all down in a heartbeat. Save the grab. You don't even need it. You're not gonna need it for the rest of this map. Yeah, why not? Why not use it to lock up the Diva and the Brigida there to finish that one? Hey, you know, why not? You've got 99%. You're burning away the overtime. That's gonna be Seoul Dynasty taking Busan 2-0. This Transcendence gonna keep people healed, and that payload is pretty much there. Seoul Dynasty cleaning up the respawns now. That's that. Blazing fast time on Hollywood. Everybody should be pretty full. Ooh, Stratus gets caught by Fitz. Somehow, that's gonna make it pretty easy for Seoul to clean up the rest of this fight here.
Trying just to last as long as possible. They don't want to take out Sansam yet. Will just go ahead and stagger the Diva, knowing that every second they take off is valuable. Discord orb down. They are toying with Sansam.
A couple little mistakes by Marvel in that last round, but by and large, Seoul Dynasty has looked really good in the mirror match against Washington Justice here. Waiting for it, pushing forward. Janus really low again. Can they get forward here? Yep, that's gonna be it, yeah. And again, that's exactly what Seoul Dynasty were expecting. This map's over.
Yep. We're ready to welcome to the stage our first team, the Guangzhou Charge. Proper epic music for a proper epic team. One of the new teams here to join us at the Overwatch League. Now we're gonna go ahead and get to meet their opponents. Ready to get to the stage, the Los Angeles Gladiators.
Gladiator.
Well, okay then.
Early and hydration, by extension, is going to be on the Roadhog.
Yes!
Perfect stuff.
There it is! That's what we were waiting for! Get the dragon, force them out into the open. Guess what's waiting for you if you go outdoors? They sound very committed to this push. Big Goose not hesitating in any way, and there it is, the nano boosted barrage. So much damage. Boost gets blown up immediately. You make your way through the front door. You get a boosted Pharah as well. Oh, it's a slaughter.
They're going to get grabbed off the point as well. A lot of ults exchanged, but no deaths so far. Chara very low.
Unbelievable that Chara survives that. That is ridiculous, but that is Rio down and Hotba doing the best he can to be that big beefy tank. Bubbles in play for Happy. He's barely hanging on by a thread, and they are going to lose this charge. They're getting overwhelmed, and the Gladiators will succeed in tying up the series 1-1.
They still want to brawl it out. This is kind of what the charge does, but it is 3v. Well, no, they keep falling. Never
mind.
My math changed on the fly there as they all started going down.
Need to start seeing Happy start locking down these kills. Roar goes up at the same time as the bomb. And it looks like the Gladiators, without their main tank, without their diva, they're going to have to back off once again.
In the last hour here, you just need 1 or 2 kills if you're the defense. Happy's near and grab.
Oh, Hotba gets overwhelmed. Okay, smash from the top. Hotba goes down. Happy as well. Happy nearly had the grab. That's probably the fastest that he's died yet. And they will succeed.
Happy's going to near another grab. They're using Rally to keep everybody alive, but Shaz now has transcendence himself to respond to this. The light show begins.
We lose Shu again, though, and there it is. They're falling apart here on the side of the charge. The Gladiators showing that they've got some fight in them. This is it. The K fully beefed up, just bringing the pain.
Self-destruct and desperation, not going to find anything.
Oh, that was so sick. The fadeaway grab. You're not going to contest. You're not
going to get a kill on a Big Goose, but it is nothing but cleanup and supports on the cart. Hoppa's going to come back late. A Hammond into the mix, but all the kills in favor of Los Angeles Gladiators. Purple Rain on the left side of the kill feed.
And there it is. Success for the Gladiators. Another victory.
Let's welcome our first team in the series. It's none other than the Hongzhou Spark.
I think you better bow down.
Their opponents give it up for the Toronto Defiant. Yakpunk with a bit of help from his friends manages to get a kill for Toronto Defiant as they charge back onto the point here. Hongzhou Spark pushed away. They've lost their Zenyatta as well. How long can they hold on to this one? Looking like less and less as Godspeed's down. There's a grab. Counter grab comes in from Spark.
Into the iris.
And anything? Nope. All right, Transcendences come out. There's a rally. There's the EMP from Ali. Oh, and that's a big shatter on the back of that one. EMP into Earth Shatter, and that's a clean team fight win for Toronto Defiant. Without that sound barrier, I don't know how Spark is going to take this when they lose Kushway. Sound barrier for Toronto Defiant. It's insult to injury, but look at that, Rhea pushing the payload.
Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah. You aren't that sneaky. He and Envy are doing really, really well in this match. Here's the self-destruct. Engage and it catches IDK. How does that happen? Rhea gets demeched as well. And Neko just putting a boot to the face of Rhea, and that's going to send Spark packing. IDK down again. There goes Bezzy. So Toronto wasting no time in taking out the Spark and moving this payload. Looks like Neko got his Transcendence just in the nick of time to try to save people. Bebe responds with his as well. Self-destruct coming down and gets 2 from behind. IDK taking out the Fire Strike, and that's the end of the map and the end of the series. Toronto Defiant takes it on Rialto, and it will be a 3-0 victory after that draw. Volskaya